Hey guys, it's Vexman here, and today we're going to talk about Kingdom Come Deliverance and a few things that make me like it and my general opinion overall. Okay, first I want to talk about NPC interactions and how every crime has a consequence. You can either go around as a gallant knight or as a brigand. This excites me because you can play your own way, and the NPCs will react to this in a certain way. They will run from the wanted and call the cards and also won't talk to you. On the other hand, if you're the gallant knight, they'll swoon over you in a very polite and golden balls manner. Sorry for the colloquialism, but oh well. Okay, if you do play as the brigand and you go to jail, they won't even talk to you after that. You have to pay each and every civilian to talk to you, which is incredibly annoying, but it makes it very immersive. Also, another thing I love about this is the fact that it's according to each territory. Say if you're at your starting point in Rattay, when you have access to the full map, but you go to a different location, such as Nuremberg. They won't think bad of you if you killed a guy in Rattay, but if you're nice to the people in Nuremberg, hey, the best guy ever, let's do... Next is weapons. The weapons have a variety. There are many different weapons and designs in this game. There are swords, maces, axes, halberds, bows and arrows, and of course shields. Unfortunately, there aren't other weapons such as spears, lances or pikes, although this could be added in the future or with a mod. Lastly though, there are daggers. Although you have got a dagger in your inventory, you can't equip it and you can only use it for stealth kill, which you need the stealth kill perk for. Next is combat. Combat has 5 directional: stab, top left swing, top right swing, bottom left swing, bottom right swing, and upward swing. This combat makes it very in-depth, allowing you to pull off a lot of combos, but it has a medium-high learning curve, and it can become a bit fiddly. But I think that's because I haven't got deep enough into the combat system yet. Okay, next we have the counter, which is kind of annoying. The guards and NPCs can counter you in a much more smooth way than the player can counter, as they can actually counter an attack, whereas you can only block it or parry it. You can also get bleeding. You see, bleeding saps your health and abilities. So your strength, it'll go down as you bleed more and more. For example, as you can see earlier, I was fighting someone and I started to bleed. I became dizzy, and eventually I couldn't aim my weapons properly, and Henry couldn't pick himself up. This is a really interesting feature, as it leads to you being out of desperation and taking one enemy on at a time instead of multiple amounts, leading you to play the game more wisely and not to mess with people that are levels above you, as you can't defend from them properly. Next we come to the death systems, and in particular Saviour's Snaps. Saviour's Snaps adds a layer of complexity to the game. For example, if you're up against a boss and the game doesn't save, you need to make sure you have the Saviour's Snaps, save it before the game, and not rush into a fight blindly like you would in Skyrim, where you quick save every so often. Next we come to the perks. Perks are really interesting, as it adds a lot of variety to the world and a lot of payoff for choosing different options in game. For example, if I was going to choose a perk from the main level, I would have to sacrifice something else. For example, I would choose a perk that increases my strength but decreases my speech. This can be incredibly annoying, but it adds another layer of complexity to the game that makes each and every individual playthrough unique. Also, ultimately, there are hundreds of different perks that you can choose from. This adds so much fun to the game, as you can choose to focus on leveling up a certain attribute, so you can pick a perk. For example, my favourite is the stealth kill. As you may have seen in my previous video, I love it because it allows me to sneak around everywhere and feel like I'm on top of the world. Next we have towns and world size. I feel like the towns and world size are both really big, and there's actually a lot of content in between that keeps you occupied. For example, there are treasure boxes and treasure hunts that allow you to go through the world. There are ambushes set up by bandits. There's a massive variety of things, and honestly, I I can't praise the world system enough, as it has beautiful weather, lighting, atmosphere, incredible. Although it does take a shot at your performance and tell you how terrible your PC is. But that's just me, I guess. Finally, would I recommend this game? Yes, I would definitely recommend this game, as this game is now the epitome of RPGs so far this year. Considering there has only been one big title, this may seem a bit preemptive, as there is only one big RPG coming out this year, but I do believe this can set the standard. And considering this is Warhorse Studios' first ever RPG, I suggest that you buy it from a credible source, because all the money you spent on this game will go into developing a fantastic sequel. And to be honest, both you and me know you want that sequel. Okay guys, thanks for listening, and tell me your opinions of the game in the comments. And if you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. And I want to see all those dislikes. So see you next time.